Congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
This is not an easy thing to write a book, and this is your third.
This is my third book. It's my first book that's not a cookbook. And it took me like over 4 years to write this book. It was the hardest thing I had to do, other than Krishna, my daughter. But she came out in 9 months, so that was easier. This book took a lot longer.
What's the thing that you discovered about yourself, whether or not it made the pages, through the process of writing the book, that was the biggest shocker?
Just seeing how much my mother and my grandmother really influenced me. I mean, I always knew that, but in the process of teaching me how to cook and being at their elbow, I learned about life, I learned about being a woman, I learned about being a parent.
Well, the book is called Love, Loss, and What We Ate. So what's the loss that you talk about, your own loss?
It's the loss and the painful demise of a marriage, which if anyone's gone through divorce, they'll tell you how painful it is. It's also the loss, in a positive way, of old hang-ups that we carry on our shoulders that prevent us from being the best person we can possibly be. In my case, that also had to do with being a brown girl living in a white world, you know?
Do you still feel like that?
I don't anymore because I've elbowed my way into making a place for myself. It took other people, you know, whether it was the photographer Helmut Newton or some other, you know, some other mentors or people I respected to say, actually your skin color is beautiful and the scar is what I like most about you. And you know, to be a model in the 90s with a scar before retouching and everything, itself is throwing yourself into the fire in some way, but I had college loans to pay off. And it was a great way to see the world. I would have never gotten to see all those amazing places had I not traveled there as a model, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do today in food or Top Chef. So what are you making for us today?
Chicken fried steak.
All right.
All right, so now I'm hungry. So where's the, you talk all, yes.
Yes,
It's here?
okay.
Where is
Cue
it?
the rice. Where's
Cue
the
the
rice?
Hello.
Thank you,
rice guy.
Anthony. So that's
Gorgeous.
lemon rice, and it has red jalapenos and mustard seeds. And this is a South Indian recipe that my grandmother and every grandmother makes in India. It's really cheap to make.
I love the rice. I love your bowl that
Thank you.
put
This
it
is the
in.
Padma collection, and the rices are called Padma's Easy Exotic.
Did you learn all this about cooking from your time on Top Chef?
I didn't learn about these recipes because I've been making this since I was 10. But I have learned so much over 10 years on Top Chef, as you can imagine. We need to clean up in aisle 2.
Well, that is what I'll be having for dinner tonight and probably many nights to come. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for
Cheers.
having me.
Mm-hmm.